Hi, this is Joe Wang here with more tips and examples on how to live a fruitful life. Today I'll be talking about fruitfulness in seeing the bright side. Because the thing is that a lot of times, we have our own perspective about things, own perspectives, and when the things don't go, we only see the bright side about the things that we want to happen, and when it doesn't happen, we tend to just get discouraged, we tend to sulk about it, we tend to don't know what to do, and just like cannot feel good about it, And so today I'll be talking about how there were some decisions in my life where it did not happen as what I planned, but today I still be thankful for what I have right now. So the thing is that I'm one of those people who really cared about traveling. I said this I think many times. And now the thing about me is, another thing about it is that I don't just like to travel. I know there's a lot of people who, out there who like to travel, but they still like to have their own home base. But for me, it's different. For me, I'm not those people who are travel nomads who like to go to lots of places and constantly be on the move. I'm not that type of person. But at least I'm one of those people who hates so much about having to live and develop in my hometown forever. What I mean by that is, for me, I was born and raised in Fremont. I'm not one of those people who have moved to different places. No, like I have moved before to different houses, but basically it was always in this area, always in Fremont, California. And I don't like that. I've always envied those people who used to live here and then they got a new job somewhere else, and they can establish themselves somewhere else in a different state or even like a different town, like even Sacramento or Fresno or anywhere, or even LA, somewhere else, And the thing is that for me, I kind of try to do that too. So the thing is that I went to Grand Canyon University, GCU, and it was in Arizona. And unfortunately, and the thing is that I went there. I really loved that place. I loved the outdoors. I had pretty good friends there that I met, friends that we really get along, and people that could push me to become the better self, and who loves Jesus and all the sorts of good stuff. And the thing was that I made up my mind that I wanted to stay there. I wanted to stay there. I wanted to live my adult life in Phoenix. And the thing was that I tried my best to find a way that I could stay there. I still remembered towards the last semester, I basically went to apply for a few hundred jobs. I tried to I just went online, just to look for all kinds of jobs and just kept apply without even caring about whether or not it's something I like to do. I just pretty much applied for almost anything that's available. And the thing is that now I did go, and I also went to a whole bunch of interviews. I still remembered where towards the end of the semester, the last few weeks, I was busy, driving out to those different companies and whatnot to go to get some interviews, going to see if I could get the jobs. And the thing was that yes, I did get a few job offers, but they were not the jobs that I wanted. Most of the jobs that I applied to were tied to marketing, and the thing is that I don't see myself. It's something that I really want to do for the rest of my life. Like I feel like I would, if I go in, I would burn out real quick. And then the thing was also another thing, right? Like there was another opportunity was I got to try to get into working for navigators, navs, and that's something that I kind of wanted to do, because at least it's related to working in ministry and working with like college kids, because I've always like had a passion to somehow be like doing a job, a faith-based organization where I lead people to Christ. And the thing is that for that one, for navigators, I thought I would be able to get into the position because I got along real well with the director, and we had a lot of conversations together, and the thing was that it seemed as if he liked me and he wanted to take me along to the team, because he even like invited me to go into a discipleship camp, their discipleship camp where they have like a retreat, and they they study the Bible, talk about God, and and all that stuff, and the thing was that I thought so much that I was about to nail in, able to nail in that that job opportunity. But then unfortunately at the last week of school, he gave me a call and said that he wanted to meet me at the closest convenient place possible. And at first I thought that, hey, maybe he's telling me that congrats, that I'm able to join the team, join the navigators team in Arizona. And the thing was that, however, when he came up to me, he just basically gave me this very sober talk. He just told me that, as great of a person, that I am, as great of a person that he sees that I am, as great of the way that he really treasures, our time together, that for him to get to know me and all that stuff. He told me I was not a great fit. I was not a good match into his team. And I was really surprised. I was one of the few times where I really broke down, because the thing is that it felt as if there was no way out. Like I felt as if like I was betrayed, it felt as if that he gave me this false hope. And even though he did not promise me anything, but the thing is that when you feel so certain that you'll be able to get in, and it doesn't happen. And granted that first of all, of course I prayed to God, and I consulted my parents and consulted friends, and they all told me to quit those other marketing positions that I got in, because first of all it's not a good fit for me. I'm gonna burn out and stuff. But then also I've also heard from God, feel like he's telling me to have faith, have faith in my life, have faith that I can have faith, don't quit those jobs and don't worry. And when that thing happened, I thought that it meant that, and granted that I got along real well with the director, of course, I thought that it's a guarantee, it's almost like a 90% guarantee that I would most likely get into that job position to work for navigators. So I was really confused, but then the thing is that, of course, I have no choice. I had to go back home, because the thing is that no jobs, no bills, realistically I can't stay there, so I had to go back home. And the thing was when I got back home, I started realizing, I started having a change of perspective, because when I got back home, I started, reconnecting with my old friends, and started reconnecting with past, leaders, past people who have helped me, and I started getting, mentors and, more friends, and the thing is that I started to wonder, do I care more about the location, or do I care more about the relationships that I have currently? See, because the thing is that I'm not saying that the people in Arizona I don't get along with, like I do get along with them, but the thing is that I also have people, back home that I get along with now, and since this happened, I mean, I'm very thankful, very thankful that I went back home, went back home and still have, great friends, and the thing is that now, and great friends that actually can help me, like for example, like I always talk about, like for example, Chris Carrollton, right? Like he helped me helped me with the videos, helped me editing the videos when I didn't have the software and didn't have the right, computer to be able to edit my videos, and he helped me, and the thing is that if I was in Arizona, I don't have friends that do that, I didn't have friends that do videos or anything, or was an expertise in that, so the thing is that I would have been, stuck if I wanted to do it, and the thing is that mentors, right? Mentors, like the people that I have currently right now are people that I had a strong bond before I went to school. They knew me throughout high school and all that stuff, and now we just reformed that connection, and we grow a lot deeper, and a lot deeper friendship, and especially, and also discipleship. People that really cared about me. They all are in my hometown, and the thing is that I feel like God's also and also the thing is that the support network is a lot stronger, and and not saying, and the thing is that it's just better this way. For me, my life as of right now, I feel like I'm meant to be in my hometown, and now it comes to the realization is that yes, I love traveling. Yes, I still hope that I would be able to move to a new place and experience life differently. But wherever God calls me, that's where I am. And also number two, like the friendships, the connections, as of right now, they're not people that I want to trade. They're not people that I want to give up to move to somewhere else. At least for right now, and the thing is that I'm really thankful that I'm able to stay in my hometown right now, So yeah, so the thing is that, it's really important to see things in the bright side, even if it's something that's the worst, that you don't know, how to get out of. Always see the bright side. There's always a good side, and it's really important to look towards that. So yeah, this is all I have for today. If you want to know more tips and examples on how to live a fruitful life, please feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.